So in this question, we're looking at changing the subject of a formula. So making t the subject means to get t on its own on one side of the equals sign. So currently, I've got the left-hand side with w and the right-hand side with 3t plus 11. So I need to try and leave t on its own on the right-hand side. So the first thing I'm going to do is minus the 11 from that side. I've also got to do the same to the left-hand side to balance it out. So I'm left with w minus 11 on that side is equal to 3t, because actually the 11 and the minus 11 would cancel each other out to 0. And I need to get from 3t to t. So to get from 3t to t, I divide by 3. So I'd also have to divide this side by 3, which would leave me with w minus 11 all over 3. And I can leave it like that. Okay, so using that example, try this question here. Okay, I've got to leave t, and there's two ways we could have done this one. So the first one, I could have minus the 14 from the right-hand side, which means I'd do the same from the left-hand side. So I'm left with w minus 14 here is equal to minus 5t, because this negative still stays there, so negative 5t. I've now got to get from negative 5t to t on its own. So to get from negative 5t to t, I divide by negative 5. So I'm going to have to do the same to this side, which leaves me with w minus 14 all over negative 5. And that's one answer I could keep. Okay, an alternate way I could have done that. I could have first of all added 5t to both sides, just to turn it into a positive, and that would have made it easier for me, potentially. So I've got w plus 5t equals 4. Now I've got to rearrange the left-hand side, so get rid of the w from that side. So I've got 5t equals 4 minus w, and then to get from 5t to t, I'm going to have to divide by the 5. So I'm left with 4 minus w all over 5. So actually that is another answer I could use. So either of those two answers would be correct.